Today we're going to make this easy dragon bookmark Chinese New Year inspired craft.
For today's craft, you're going to need some glue, scissors, a pencil, a black marker crown or pencil crown, and a variety of different colors. Now my bookmark, I want to use these colors. I'm using white for the eyes, but everything else is going to be for my dragon bookmark. If you want to choose different colors, just grab whatever you would like to choose for your bookmark, and then we will get started. So the first thing you want to decide is what you want for the main part of your bookmark. So that's the long piece. Let me just show you what I mean. This part. So the part that's actually going to be hiding in your book. Decide what you would like for that. And that's what we are going to cut first. So because I'm going with orange, I am going to decide how long I want my bookmark to be. Some people like their bookmarks to be super, super long. Some people like them to be shorter. Some people like them to be really fat. Some people like them to be a little bit more narrow. So you have to decide. There's no right or wrong. But just choose it and then cut that portion out. So I'll show you what I mean. I think I want mine to be about this thick. So I'm just going to fold my page over. You could use a ruler, but I find folding is great to make a nice cut line. And I'm going to cut on that line, and this is going to be for my main portion of the bookmark. So go ahead, create that main portion. It's just a long rectangle. There I go. That's going to be the main portion of my bookmark. Then what I want to do is I want to decide what color I want for the head of my bookmark. Last time I went red, so this time I think I'm going to go yellow. So decide what color you would like for the head of your bookmark. I'm going to take my piece of paper, so I'm using yellow. I am going to fold it over. So I'm folding it over, and I'm going to work on this fold line. So here's my fold line. I'm going to take my pencil, and I'm going to draw the head. Now for this, I'm randomly just going to start by drawing curved lines that come up and then back down. And then I'm going to curve around this way and back down. Then I'm going to make it bigger, come back down. And then I'm going to go over and come. You can see I'm just randomly coming around and back, up and back. Then what I want to do is I'm going to kind of curve in towards here. So I'm kind of curve in, back towards the fold line, kind of come down a little bit and then back in again. So you see I've curved in, come out a little bit, and then curved back in. Now, there are many, many ways you could do this. You don't have to do it this way. You could just cut out a shape and then glue a whole bunch of different spikes coming out of it. It's completely up to you. This is just one option that I find works really well. If you followed me, then go ahead and cut that out. If you didn't, then that's okay. Just create any head that you would like for your dragon. And we will continue to work together just to decorate it. Because this is your dragon, there is not a one way of making your dragon. You can be as creative as you would like. Now when I open that up, it will be symmetrical, the same on one side as it is on the other. And I want to add some additional details. So I think I'm going to add some horns up at the top. So to do that, I have to choose a color. And I think this time I might go with some red. So with that red, I'm just going to trim a little corner off my red page. I'm going to fold that piece of paper in half. And I'm going to draw a horn. I'm just going to take my pencil and start at the bottom and draw a curved line that comes up and over to the right. Curve it back and come back down. I'm going to cut out that horn. And because I folded it, I will end up with two that are congruent. Same shape and same size. And as I go, I'll just start to place things to see how I like them. So that's how I would place my horns. And I quite like what I'm doing. So if I like it, I'm going to glue it on. You can wait till the end to glue everything on. And I'm just going to keep going. Just going to keep decorating this to see what else I can add to give my dragon some character. Now I think I like these orange kind of spikes coming out, or sorry, these yellow spikes coming out, but I want to add some different colors as well. So I'm going to take this orange piece of paper that I have, and I think I'll create some more spikes. I'm going to fold it in half, take that piece that I folded in half, and I'm going to draw some spikes. So I'm going to take my pencil at the bottom here, I'm going to come up, then I'm going to come diagonally down, down, down. Then I'm going to go up again, not quite to where I was before. Come down and do it all the way up to the top here. Up and straight back down. Now I'm just randomly making a shape here to see what it will look like. You could do this one. You could create one that's curved. You could have just one kind of spike that's coming up instead of three. You could have a whole bunch of spikes coming out. And then once you have those, you test them out to see if you like that on your dragon. My vision was to have it coming out here the side and on this side. Ooh, I really like that, so I'm going to glue that on. So you can see I'm just creating as I go. I think the next thing I'm going to show you is just to put the eyes on. You could definitely keep going and adding additional details here, but I'm just going to show you what to do for the eyes. All I do is take my white piece of paper, I fold that in half. I'm going to draw a circle, or you could do ovals, whatever shape you want for your eyes. So you're going to draw the shape for your eyes. I'm going to do a circle, and then I'm going to cut that out. Now because I folded it, I will end up with two. Now with those eyes, I want to put pupils in the middle of them. So I am going to grab my black marker. You could use a crayon or a pencil crayon, and I would suggest putting a piece of paper underneath if you're using a marker so it doesn't go through on your page, and then just drawing a pupil. Now that I have my eyes, I'm going to glue those on. And while I have that black marker out, I'm actually going to glue some, or not glue some, I'm going to draw some nostrils down here. So just ovals right near the tip. And then I'm going to have some fire coming out. So to do that, I am going to create some strips using some of my colors. So I'm going to take orange and I'm going to cut out a thin strip. So a thin rectangle. I'm going to take some red and I'm going to cut out another strip of paper. And I'm going to take some of my yellow and cut out another strip. Now you'll notice I didn't even measure those strips. That's okay. They don't all have to be the same size. Once I have those strips, I'm going to take my pencil, take that strip, and just roll, roll, roll. So I'm rolling my strip around my pencil. I'm going to hold it tight, 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 and then let it go. So I'm going to continue to do that with all of my strips. There, now that I have those, I am going to put a little bit of glue on that, the tip of each one, and then just glue them coming right underneath so it looks like my dragon is blowing fire. You could add more. You don't even have to add these. You could do whatever you would like. These are just some ideas to get you started. Okay, now I feel as though my dragon needs a little something else. So I'm going to see what I can do here. Remember those horns we cut earlier? I seem to have some leftover paper here. I wonder what it would look like if I did this. No, I don't like that, so maybe this. I don't know. You can see as I go, I'm not 100% sure. I'm just being creative and seeing what I like and what I don't like. And so that's what you're gonna do. Just try to decorate, figuring out what it is you like and what it is you don't like. Maybe out here. Oh, I like that idea. So I found something I like. So go ahead, you're gonna decorate. Okay, Once you're happy with the way that your head looks, we are going to now draw some wings. So you are going to pick a color for your wings. I'm going to fold my piece of paper left to right and just make sure that I have enough paper for my wings. So this will be one side and this will be the other side. I think that's okay for my wing. Maybe I need this much paper. Oh, I might want it to be like this. So just make sure you have enough length in your paper that it's going to work for you. So I'm folding it in half and I'm going to draw my wing. Now to do that, I'm just going to start here down near the bottom. I'm going to come up and make a really big curved line. Really, 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 really big. Come all the way back down. And then I'm just going to come up. Whoops, my pencil isn't working here. Come up and then down. Curve up and then down. Curve up and then down till I get to the top again. And I'm going to cut that out. Now because I folded it, I will end up with 2. There, I have them ready to go. So I'm going to start to do some gluing. I am going to glue my head, top of my bookmark. I am going to glue my wings coming out from behind. And this is where you get to decide, are you done? Or do you want to add some more decorations to this? I feel like I need a little bit of yellow here to add a little bit of interest to my wings. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to fold my yellow piece over and I'm going to cut out a random shape. Actually, I'm just going to cut a random shape out. And because I folded it, I will have 2 random shapes that look exactly the same. And I'm going to glue those on either side just to add a little bit of interest. I'm going to do the same thing with a little bit of orange. So I'm going to fold my orange. And I'm going to make another random shape. And I'm going to glue those on. You could also glue whatever you would like down here. It's completely up to you. You could finish off and add a little bit of detail up here, which I think I will do.
And you know you're done when you're happy with the way your bookmark looks. I hope you enjoyed this craft. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for joining me on Craft Club for Kids. Remember, be creative and have fun.